Have you ever watched a fight and thought you knew exactly how it would end, only to be completely shocked when things took a crazy turn? In the world of combat sports, the most unexpected knockouts often come when you least expect them. From heavy favorites being knocked out cold to underdogs turning the fight in an instant. These moments are what make boxing and MMA so unpredictable and exciting. In this video, we're diving into the top 5 most unexpected knockouts in real fights. And trust me, you won't want to miss these jaw-dropping moments. Let's get started. 1. Michael Bentt vs. Tommy Morrison. Boxing fans knew Tommy Morrison as a powerful and aggressive heavyweight, someone who was on his way to a big payday, possibly fighting Lennox Lewis in the future. But in 1993, everything changed when Morrison faced Michael Bentt in a WBO heavyweight championship fight. The fight began as many expected.
His right hand, and won anyway, didn't have the brace taken off.
With Morrison taking control early. But as the first round went on, Bentt landed a massive right hook that sent Morrison crashing to the canvas. The crowd was in disbelief. Morrison, who had been knocked down before and came back to win, looked confused and bewildered. He didn't have time to recover before Bentt came in with another powerful left hand.
Moment, and he's got it. That's it. A first-round KO for Michael Bentt.
Knocking him down again. The knockout came so fast that no one saw it coming. The shock wasn't just from the knockout itself, but from the fact that Bentt was considered an underdog going into the fight. It was a moment that left fans stunned, and many questioned how Morrison could let his guard down. But Bentt's victory was well earned, and he became the WBO heavyweight champion in one of the most unexpected upsets in boxing history. Bentt proved that sometimes in boxing, it only takes one clean punch to turn the entire fight around. 2. Jared Anderson vs. Kingsley Ibe. Jared Anderson, the 21-year-old heavyweight sensation, came into the ring with a reputation for his knockout power, and he was determined to make a statement. His opponent, Kingsley Ibe, a former football player with a solid physique, was expected to provide a tough challenge.
Big fighters need big expectations, fellas.
Dre, he says it's a good thing.
The fight was competitive, with Ibe holding his own in the early rounds. But Anderson's explosive power was always lurking. In the 6th round, Anderson's sharp jab and quick footwork set up a devastating left hook that sent Ibe crashing to the canvas.
Absorbing a lot of punishment, and a big left hand will end the night!
The punch was so precise and powerful that Ibe was out cold before he even hit the mat. Anderson's calm demeanor in the ring made this knockout even more impressive. He wasn't rushing, and he didn't waste any energy. He set up his shots and then delivered them with perfection. The knockout was like something out of a highlight reel, and it immediately made people take notice of Anderson as one of the top up-and-coming heavyweights. Ibe had been absorbing punishment, but no one expected him to be finished so decisively. This knockout was a true demonstration of Anderson's power and potential. 3. Oleg Maskiv vs. Hashim Rahman. Oleg Maskiv was a fighter who had faced many challenges in his career, but he finally earned a shot at Hashim Rahman, the WBC heavyweight champion. Rahman, known for his tough style and power, was expected to retain his title, but Maskiv had other plans. Rahman came out strong in the early rounds, but Maskiv's patience paid off. In the 12th and final round, Maskiv unleashed a thunderous right hand that floored Rahman and ended the fight. It was a punch that came out of nowhere, leaving Rahman dazed and unable to continue.
He's gonna get up.
No, he isn't. He's not gonna get up anytime soon. Let's just be sure.
The crowd was in shock as Maskiv's hand was raised in victory. What made this knockout so unexpected was that Maskiv had been in trouble earlier in the fight. He had taken punches from Rahman and had even been knocked down, but he never gave up. In fact, it seemed like Rahman might take the decision as the fight entered the final round. But Maskiv's experience and determination shone through when it mattered most. This was a true underdog moment, with Maskiv pulling off the upset in the most dramatic way possible, with one punch that knocked out Rahman and gave him the WBC heavyweight title. 4. Mike Weaver vs. James Bonecrusher Smith. Mike Weaver's knockout of James Bonecrusher Smith in 1982 is one of the most shocking finishes in heavyweight boxing history. Smith, who had a reputation for his powerful punches and tough defense, seemed to have the fight all but won. He was in control for most of the fight, and with only 30 seconds left in the 15th round, it looked like Smith was about to claim victory. But just as the fight was nearing its conclusion, Weaver landed a perfect left hook that caught Smith completely off guard. The punch was so clean that Smith collapsed immediately, unable to continue the fight. What makes this knockout even more remarkable is that Smith had been dominating the fight and was moments away from securing the win. Weaver, however, had other plans. He delivered a punch out of nowhere that left Smith out cold. The upset was so dramatic that it left fans in disbelief. This knockout serves as a reminder that in boxing, you can never let your guard down, even if you think you've already won. 5. Deontay Wilder vs. Tyson Fury 2. The rematch between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury was one of the most anticipated fights in recent boxing history. Wilder, known for his ferocious knockout power, was favored by many to win. But Fury's game plan and boxing IQ turned out to be too much for Wilder to handle. Fury had dominated most of the fight, but in the 7th round, he delivered a combination of punches that left Wilder defenseless. The final shot was a crushing right hand that sent Wilder to the canvas for the 2nd time in the fight. It was a moment that no one could have predicted, especially after Wilder had been seen as almost invincible due to his knockout power. Fury's performance was a masterclass in boxing, and the knockout showed just how far Wilder's power alone could take him. Wilder's corner eventually threw in the towel, ending the fight in Fury's favor. The moment was a turning point for both fighters, as Fury solidified his position as the top heavyweight in the world. Wilder, on the other hand, would have to go back to the drawing board and figure out how to improve his defense. This knockout, while shocking, was also a testament to Fury's skills and determination. These 5 knockouts are some of the most unexpected moments in combat sports history. From underdogs shocking the world to champions getting knocked out when they least expected it, these moments remind us of the unpredictable nature of boxing and MMA. One punch can change the entire course of a fight, and that's what makes these sports so thrilling to watch. If you love knockout moments that leave you speechless, these fights are a must-watch. What was your favorite knockout? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content about the most jaw-dropping moments in combat sports. Keep watching, and stay tuned for more incredible stories from the world of fighting.